I have a weird bump here on my head that I hate that happens whenever I shower at night, and then I wake up with this big ass bump, like on both sides actually, but especially on this side. I feel like it just looks very bumpy and I don't like the way it looks. Even if I straighten my hair, like I straightened my hair just now and it still kind of looks bumpy and I don't love it that much, but whatever. Hi guys, how are y'all doing? Today I'm here to do a very colorful let's try that again, okay? A very colorful look on my eyes, and I actually created this look probably like a month ago. I don't know. I actually posted a picture on my Instagram. I'll put it right here so you can see what I'm talking about. But that was me just kind of like playing with some colorful eyeshadows on my, after my work day, after like a long day. That's sometimes what I do. I just, if I'm in the mood for it, obviously. If I'm not in the mood to be like, putting shit on my eye, I don't even bother. But if I am in the mood to, play around or whatnot, sometimes I create really cool shit. And I wanted to show you guys how to do it. I actually posted on my Instagram and a lot of people liked it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. I hope it comes out exactly how I did it, because honestly, I feel like I have the memory of a fucking ant. Like, it's kind of hard for me to remember exactly what steps I took, but we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. Hopefully it looks good. If it doesn't, then fuck it. Whatever. It's makeup. Whatever. So I'm gonna use a little bit of concealer, just the same old. I'm just gonna kind of, you see, this is what I'm talking about. What is this bump here? Like, I'm trying to put my hair like down, but it just doesn't want to. Like, it's just whatever. I'm gonna do this eye on camera, I think. So I'm just applying whatever's left on this bunch. Honestly, I didn't take out more product. And I'm just gonna take my usual, oh my god, my usual concealer brush, which actually looks like it's kind of struggling a little bit. I think maybe I've been using it too much. But I'm just gonna apply that all over the lid. Just a light layer of it. Okay, so I'm gonna be starting off with this one. This one's the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, the Brights palette or whatever. I am gonna start off. You see, this is the part where I was telling you that I don't feel like I remember every step that I took, because when I'm playing, I'm not really keeping track of what I'm doing. Like, I'm just kind of going with it. So yeah, I'm gonna take this yellow color. And I'm gonna take that with a pretty big fluffy brush, just like this one. Apply that kind of on the crease, kind of above the crease. So kind of right here. I'm just gonna bring it up because I really want this color to show up like on top of all the other colors, or underneath, actually. Makes more sense because we're gonna be applying other colors here. So I'm just gonna kind of place that here and blend it and switch away. And as you can see, I didn't set that concealer because I've been trying that thing out where you apply kind of like a base, you don't set it with any powder, and that actually works pretty well. Like, I actually like how it works. It does depend on what kind of eyeshadows you're using. Like, if you're using an eyeshadow that takes quite some work to blend into the skin and stuff, like, you are gonna struggle a little bit further, but I think it works pretty well. By the way, I don't have anything on my face. That's why I look like this and this and like, but we're gonna fix that after, don't worry. No worries. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this kind of hot pink right here. I'm gonna take that with a smaller brush though, because I don't want this to get everywhere. Just taking a small brush like this one right here. It's kind of pointy but still kind of fluffy, so I'm just gonna take that and kind of pat it right in this outer V and bring it in a little bit into the crease. So I'm just gonna start blending that into the yellow, and I'm bringing it above my crease. So like, my crease is like right underneath here, but I'm bringing it above a little bit just to make my eye appear a little bit bigger. Okay, so now that I blended those two colors in, as you can see, it's not like super intense, but you can definitely see it. So that's what I want. Now, after that, I'm gonna take this color right here, which is kind of like a really like bright corally orangey color. And I'm gonna take that really into the crease. And as you can see, I went straight like this, like I didn't go like this. I went straight into the crease and I'm really placing that color on there. And with a different brush, actually, this one that has yellow already on it. This one right here. I'm gonna take that same color and again, I really want the yellow to pop through. So I'm just kind of building on the yellow and then going back with the crease color, building on the yellow, going back, like blending the two colors like seamlessly, because I really want them to kind of like each other, you know, not act like they don't know who the fuck they are. Just like that. And I'm also creating kind of like a wing shape so that it looks like this. Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna start taking a little bit of a purple shade. I'm gonna take a little bit of this purple shade right here, because we are gonna have an outer V that's purple. So I'm gonna start kind of building this on this outer part. Now I remember exactly the last time that I did this look, I tried to use just this eyeshadow, but it didn't like work just with this eyeshadow, because it definitely is pigmented, but it's not as bright as I would want it to look. So I'm going to show you guys what color I'm going to use, but I'm just kind of using this as a base at first to kind of see where I'm placing the shade and whatnot. And as you can see, I stopped kind of like right midway through my lid. I'm literally placing the lightest pressure on this brush right now, especially around this area, because I really want those colors to come together. And I'm gonna take a little bit of the yellow from that JCat Beauty palette and just blend this out again. Most of the times, whatever transition you're using, which I use the yellow first, meaning it's my transition shade, that's usually what you want to go back and forth blending your kind of shades together. Now, for what I'm gonna put on this outer part is from this palette by Jaclyn Hill. I've been using this palette so much lately, specifically this color. Like, this color is gorgeous. Like, oh my god, like this is what I'm talking about when I want like a bright purple shade. Like, this is it. This is it. It's so beautiful. It does kind of have like a sheeny kind of thing to it, but not in such a dramatic way that you're like, oh my god, like that's metallic. So we're gonna use the ant. I'm just gonna use that with like a flat kind of concealer brush, and I'm just gonna pack that on this outer V. I hope you guys are not tired of me using this shade, because I've been using it so much, I feel like, in videos lately. But it's just such a gorgeous shade that I cannot, like, it's literally so hard for me to like put it down and not use it. So because I feel like I have nothing like this in my collection, you know, like it's one of those shades that is special specifically because of that, because it's like, whoa, like you're different and I like you. I'm just kind of placing it to see, like, you know, okay, yeah, you cute, you cute. Then I'm gonna use this NYX glitter primer, and I'm gonna place it on the back of my hand, just a tiny little poo-poo there, like that. You can use concealer as well. I just feel like this glitter primer really works, so I'm gonna use it because I have it. And I'm just gonna use a concealer brush. I'm putting it on the brush, and what I'm gonna do is kind of cut the crease with it. So I'm just gonna take that and start from the middle, from the center of my lid. And then I'm gonna start cutting. Now the only thing with this is like it doesn't have like very much of a shade, like it doesn't have pigments or anything. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to see exactly where you place it, but like I can see it, you know, so I'm sure you guys can see kind of where I'm placing it to, like where it's kind of glossy. And you just want to apply a light layer of this. You don't want to apply too much because then it'll be kind of too thick, and we don't want that. For the lip shade, I'm going to use this by Alamar Cosmetics palette. Oh my god, these shades are gorgeous. Like literally any of these metallic shades are honestly so gorgeous, but I'm going to use Celia. This is the shade. It's a gorgeous kind of like, there you guys can see it. That's on top of the glitter primer. So like, wow. Is a wow. So I'm just going to take that on that same brush, kind of like on the other side of where I had the glitter primer, and I'm gonna start patting it onto the glitter primer. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous, right? I know. This shade is literally like, it's just gorgeous. So once I've kind of placed down the color exactly where I want it, I'm gonna start blending the edges a tiny bit. Especially where I have that purple shade, I'm just gonna start kind of patting the two together. Even though it's gonna be a little bit hard because that's where I have the glitter primer, so you're definitely gonna need to go back with the other purple shade that you were using, which is Gem, this one right here on the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I'm gonna take that with that other brush that I was using and just blend the two together. I am getting some fallout, but that's why I don't have my face done, because I mean, most of the times when you're using colors, like, it's pretty difficult to not get fallout, so I just like to, you know, make sure that I don't have my face done. Oh, that's just gorgeous. I love this shade. I don't know this palette if you have never heard of Alamar Cosmetics or whatever. Like even this shade right here, it's like a blue with this one right here. Oh my god, with blue kind of glitter flecks on it. And I'm trying to remember if I used some of this last time, because I think I did. I don't know if I should bring some into it. Maybe let's try a little bit. So this is the shade called Varadero. I'm just taking a very tiny bit of it, and I think I'm gonna use that to kind of blend the purple and that other shade together. Gorge. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the purple and place a little bit of that, and then just blend it all in, girl. Yes, I love that. Like, look at how beautiful that looks. It looks stunning. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of this highlight. This is just like a matte highlight kind of shade. And I want to use that to kind of clean up the brow bone. Just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. And once I've done that, I'm gonna take that same brush, but on the other side, and take the yellow. I'm really trying to pick up a lot here with the brush and use that right in this area again to blend it all in. I'm gonna take the color Gem again, which is that purple from that Jaclyn Hill palette. But I'm gonna kind of create a wing with this, like a very subtle wing. Like there you guys can see I just placed the product. And then I'm gonna bring it in. Just like that. And then take another brush and kind of blend the edge a little bit, but like in a very, very soft kind of way, because I still want it to look kind of sharp, but not super sharp. Now, I actually brought this other palette by ColourPop, which is the Golden State of Mind. This one has like a bunch of kind of glittery kind of toppers, and I brought it because I was like, I don't know if I want to pop something on top of that. Maybe a little bit of the blue, because like I feel like this might bring that shade a little, it will definitely make it a little bit brighter, but I don't know if I want that because I really like the way that it looks. But maybe let's just apply a tiny bit of that. Now these shadows are very kind of like crumbly because again they're kind of more of like toppers. They just kind of add a little bit of dimension to whatever eyeshadow you may have underneath. So just so you guys know, I'm just gonna place a tiny bit of this. Very soft, you know, like you guys can definitely see there's a little bit more of a reflection to it. Okay, let me take a wipe. We need to clean that up. And I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Like I want to do the other eye off camera real quick, and then I'll come back to do the lower lash line. Now here I'm kind of just cleaning up very softly, but I am gonna be connecting it with the lower lash line after, so I'm just gonna kind of clean it up in a really fast kind of way. I think the best part about this look is that it's super affordable, like super affordable, which is so good. And I just love the way that it looks. I think it looks so gorgeous. It looks like almost like a sunsetty kind of look, you know, but I love it. I love it. I've been like playing with this for like a couple hours now. Like I even went to get some pasta and I came back and now we're done. Now we're officially done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what kind of look I should do next. But that is all for me today. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh, actually, before I go, don't forget to click that subscribe button right here and give it a like. And yeah, just be part of my fam, you know, just be fam with me.